Hi everyone and welcome back to the Chucky Project, and today we're going to look at the death of two of the movie's main characters. I'm talking about Claire and then later Madeline. So how did I handle their demises? For Claire, that happens first in the original movie. Claire is killed at the same time that that whole graveyard scene is taking place, and the two scenes are interweaved and they're happening simultaneously. In my cut there's only one Chucky, so obviously he's not outside flipping off Nica, as I already showed in the previous video in the graveyard scene, and also killing Claire over here at the same time. No, no, no. Instead, the one that's alive is the one that went out to the graveyard scene. The other one that had his hand burned was just a doll. So now, after that whole graveyard fiasco from the last video, it's later in the day, and actually it's nighttime, and Madeline has gone to sleep. Chucky's still in Madeline's room, and what's going to happen now is I made an effect, kind of a split screen, where you can see Chucky sitting there in Madeline's room and Madeline sleeping, and there's some lightning, and both images show how the lightning lights up the room a little bit, and it kind of gives the effect that you can see, okay, they're in the same room. And that's when Claire comes in and snags the Chucky doll. She doesn't like the Chucky doll, and that was established earlier in the movie when she tried to take the Chucky doll from Madeline and tell her it's just a doll, this is not healthy. So she takes him and she's going to go throw that doll away, and we have in my film established this is the same doll that Madeline now has and she took outside in that whole graveyard scene. So this is the living Chucky, and that's why Chucky later on bites Claire when she tries to throw him away. That's when Claire realizes, oh my God, he's alive, and then he goes on to kill her in the scene that where he breaks the glass ceiling. It's not my favorite kill because it's kind of stolen from Bride of Chucky, where the same type of murder happens, but that is what's in there, and it is a kill I want to leave in there. I want to leave as many kills as I can, and that one is pretty good. So pretty much the kill is the same. It's only slightly edited a little bit, and that'll be in my cut though. A little bit of editing, but nothing major. The main thing here I'm going to show, first of all, let's just watch. This is how Claire, later on in the day, this after the graveyard scene, this is how Claire is going to end up grabbing that Chucky. Claire?
Holy shit.
What are you doing?
Dr. Foley, it's true. He's alive.
So you can see it gives the effect of that's Madeline sleeping, Chucky's in the room, Claire comes in and grabs him at night to go throw him away. He bites her and so on, and then she's gonna get killed, and it's pretty much the same as in the movie. Now Madeline, later in the film, not too much later but a little bit later, how does she die? Well, in the original film, the other Chucky, or one of the other Chuckies that got buried, crazy looking Chucky, kills her with his own hand, shoves his hand so far down her throat that she dies, and he breaks off his hand, and he's sitting in the corner. It's just crazy. Well, instead it's going to be a off-screen murder, but the nurse is going to run back. She's going to hear something. She's going to go back. She has a bad feeling. She runs back into Madeline's room. She looks in there. She sees Madeline dead with the hand in and the Chucky in the corner. And thanks to Don Mancini's failure to keep any kind of continuity with how the Chucky universe works, he decided he put a little nub on this doll, and there's no blood, there's no guts in this doll, there's nothing. He looks like a doll, and that's exactly what he's going to be in my movie. It's perfect. He's just a doll, and you see the little nub on his hand, on his shoulder, and then you figure out, oh, the other Chucky, the living Chucky, killed Madeline using that other doll. So Chucky in my film uses the other doll to kill Madeline, and hopefully that's clear, because you can see this is just a doll with the freaking nub on the shoulder, and there's only been one Chucky in this movie, but we knew there was an alternate Chucky that's just a doll, and that doll was used in Madeline's murder. Let's look at this. another cool thing is that after Madeline is killed, and the doctor takes that Chucky and he says, Carlos, get rid of it. Carlos goes and throws that in the same little dumpster chute that Claire tried to throw the living Chucky, but the living Chucky bit her because he didn't want to go in there. But this Chucky doesn't bite him, he just throws him in. Further adding to the evidence that this Chucky's the dead one. This Chucky's clearly not the alive one. I think that in my movie, it's very obvious that there was two Chuckies. One was alive, one is not. This is the one that's not alive. The other Chucky used this doll to kill Madeline, and that's why he's got the little nub on the shoulder. That's why when Carlos threw him away, he didn't bite him, he didn't do anything because he's a freaking doll. So we see how a couple murders, how a couple kills take place in my cut. Still some blood, still gruesome, still gonna be the same Claire murder. She's getting her head, she's getting beheaded. He's gonna make the little joke. Sometimes I scare myself. It's not the funniest, but it's in there. So we'll keep that, and hopefully, we're moving along with the cut. Nothing major showing you today. Just a couple of the kills, how I'm handling them, and hopefully it makes sense. We're eliminating the multiple Chucky, and there's going to be some great videos coming up that you're going to really enjoy. I'm going to have the alternate ending, the whole ending coming really soon, and hopefully everyone likes that. Going to be a trailer, and then I'm going to be done, and I'm going to show you all how you can access the movie. So y'all have a fantastic day. See you later.